Yeah, so we're riding along here, Wild, Florida, going on the drive-through safari, which you guys can come and you can drive through, and you can meet some of these awesome, incredible animals here. This guy's
that's a female. So like in this species, the females have horns. With like the nilgai, only the males do. So it kind of varies from species to species.
Check it out.
So Asian water buffalo are more domesticated, so they're nowhere near as aggressive as Cape buffalo. Still dangerous, still big animals.
You wouldn't want to tangle with them.
And supposedly mozzarella cheese is made from Asian water buffalo milk. So whenever you're having mozzarella cheese, it most likely came from an Asian water buffalo.
Really?
Yep. And this is an aoudad, and he thinks he's a water buffalo. So he lives with the water buffalo. He gets in the water with the water buffalo. He stays with the water buffalo
all the time.
Yeah.
So he's kind of he's joined their herd.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's just something to do with that species, but at other facilities I've seen the same situation where there was an old aoudad ram kind of got kicked from the herd from a younger male, and he joined an eland herd and just hung out with the eland. So this guy's the only one here, and he's decided he's a water buffalo. So we have other types of sheep or goat species, and he sticks with the water buffalo.
He just prefer to hang out with the water buffalo.
Yep. So
Yeah, some emu.
Yep, we've got emu, rhea. So there's a male rhea, female rhea. There's the emu. We have African geese. We have an African eland. So the African, that's the female. They're the largest antelope species in the world. They're from Africa. So this is one of the twisted sisters. So we have two sisters that have a twisted
Coming up to say hi.
Yep. And she's gonna see if we have any food.
She's like, I'm gonna check out back here. Yep. Not saying hi if there's no food. Can you bring me anything?
So then we have some nilgai also. So the nilgai are the largest Asian antelope species. These are the females. The males are like a steel blue. So they're an Asian antelope. So these guys get the nickname the Blue Death because when they're in rut, they can be really aggressive. And nilgai means blue bull. These are blue wildebeests. Yeah, so these are the blue wildebeest. They're not quite as big as the black wildebeest, but they're pretty similar in size. So these are the guys that you'll see in the Great Migration. They'll big Nile crocodiles will grab them.
We'll grab them, take them down.
Yeah.
You always see those great Nat Geo videos. Great for the crocs, not so great for the wildebeest.
Exactly. What's up, bud? He's pooping.
Oh. Figures, as soon as you turn on the camera, right?
Yep. These are water buck. They're an African antelope. Real popular for their heart-shaped noses and then the white rings around their butts. So
they do have a heart-shaped nose. You see that right there? Making a little noise.
And that's Dad with his son behind him, and then one of the females. We have two other females that are probably wandering around somewhere. They're pretty cool too. When they get in the water, they have a very oily skin, so the water will bead right off of them.
And so that call there.
So that's actually coming from this female black buck over here. So she's probably calling her baby. So in a lot of antelope species and deer species, they hide the babies so it kind of protects them from predators. They also, baby antelope and deer give off no scent. So, and the mother will clean up and lick all the feces and urine. So when they hide them, predators can't find them. Not by smell, they can't see them. So like if you look in that nook of that tree right there, there's actually a baby nilgai that's tucked away.
In that tree?
Yep.
All right, I want to see if we can...
And the mom will leave them there. They can go a lot longer without nursing, like some other like bovidae or cow species that stick with mom all the time or always nursing. They'll only nurse them 4 or 5 times in a day. So they'll
So
hide
is
them.
that lack of scent basically to hide them from predators?
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. What's up, big boy? So he's probably every bit of 2,500 pounds.
His name is Speckles.
Yeah. His pattern is unique to Brahma, so you don't see a whole lot of them with that kind of coloration.
He is a cool looking guy. Look at him.
Monstrous.
Well, that's his baby. That's the guy that you just saw.
Yep. Yep, that's his baby.
He's the dad.
Born Monday.
Oh, just this week?
Yep. Big old floppy ears.
Yeah, look at those big old ears. So tell us a little bit about these guys.
These are Brahma cattle. They're pretty popular in Florida. I think they're just a North American species.
You gonna come say hi?
That's Gracie. These are more the blue wildebeest. They have such interesting faces. Very long snouts. Zebras can be one of the worst too. They'll bite you, kick you, stomp you.
Yeah, you really don't want to mess with zebras in the
No.
wild.
No.
You almost never want to mess with zebras.
No.
They always have a personality that like.
Oh yeah. They're one of the worst. We have probably the most issues with them, even with other animals. So we have to be careful. You know, they don't stomp out something, or you know, we can't keep any real small animals in here because they'll just chase after them. So any of the stuff that's in this area with zebras are all larger bovidae species.
I've even seen them chase each other and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're rough.
Oh, they are.
So how old is this baby?
I think it's about 2 weeks old.
Only 2 weeks.
Yep. So these are Grant zebras too. The Grants are the only ones that have the stripes all the way underneath their bellies and all the way down to their hooves. And supposedly flies don't land on zebras really because of the striping. So because flies have ocular eyes, it's too hard for them to decide where to land. So like even in Africa, which flies are a huge problem because of the disease they can carry and stuff, they don't really have flies on them too much.
What?
So Watusi are an African cattle. They have the largest horn for circumference, so the width around.
Look at those. It's like huge. You really wouldn't want to tangle with that guy.
No. Sid.
He would toss you like a rag doll.
Sid is making his way over. He's our dromedary camel. So there's Bactrians and dromedaries. Dromedaries have one hump like a D, and then Bactrians have 2 humps like a B. So he's gonna come see what's up. He's gonna know if we have any food. All right, buddy. Eyelashes to keep the sand out of their eyes. Really hairy ears to keep the sand out of their ears. Completely seal those nose. All right, buddy.
What's going on, buddy? The pig's coming up too.
Oh yeah. So this is our leucistic elk. He was actually somebody's pet, so he was donated here. He's a cut male, so that's why he kind of stays in a velvet all the time. And he's pretty friendly. He was bottle raised, so he's used to people. That's a cooney.
What are you doing? You saying hi?
Oh yeah.
The ostrich, you gotta watch out for those too.
Oh yeah.
Ostriches are your remaining velociraptors.
Yeah.
All right, so Andrew, tell us about these guys over here.
Yeah, so this is the Bangtan Cattle. We have the two bulls. You can see that one's really dark. This guy's a little darker. And they're an Asian cattle, and they're actually one of the most endangered cattle species. So they're pretty neat. And we have a bunch of females. All the light brown colored ones are females.
And you guys got a bunch of them here.
Yeah.
So you're definitely doing your part to keep these guys alive.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Yep. So we have our two reticulated drafts. Walter is right here on the right, and then Leroy's on the left. Walter is our 8-year-old bull, and then Leroy is 5 years old. So, two young guys. They can live 25 years in captivity. Reticulateds are considered the largest species. It's not the tallest. So they're the second tallest, but they're a little heavier bodied. Walter on the right, he's probably just about 17 foot tall and probably weighs about 3,500 pounds.
Wow.